Yeah, so just wrapping up on these projects, the way forward and the next steps, we chasing these two models, the high grade unconformity related basement hosted model like Arrow, next gen's large deposit. These areas haven't been explored effectively for them. The way forward here is, Gareth alluded to it, but really fast tracking exploration through VTEM surveying. That's an airborne, heliborne EM system. You can add to that the magnetics and radiometrics. That's going to give us really nice high resolution data sets across all the properties. From that, we'll be able to identify the conductive zones and start to zoom in on potential areas of interest. But we'll also be doing that by then getting on the ground, doing field investigation and some geochemical sampling. We've shown that approach to be very effective at Mermac and Strike. Gravity can provide another additional layer to prioritize drill targets along the conductive zones. Gravity has the ability to identify these clay alteration zones that typically occur around these deposits. And then we will have all the right data sets to move to a drill testing phase. And I think drill testing could likely happen in the year 2 of following commencement of this project. So it's a really quick, fast track way to be able to deliver some meaningful exploration results. The Rossing style model, I've spoken about that, how it just hasn't been looked at properly in the Saskatchewan context, and we're seeing the right grades in the right rock types to have a serious look at that. What's needed here is to look for the right volumes or tonnages of those types of rocks to develop prospects for evaluation. There would obviously be covering those already with high resolution data, and the radiometrics from that survey is going to be particularly useful to map out zones of radioactivity, which can then we can use to look at it from a structural point of view. The Rossing type deposits occur in certain structural settings like pressure shadows around basement domes, structural intersections, splays along faults, where there's more space for these pegmatites or leucogranites to intrude in. We then look at those favorable structural settings, incorporate historical, geochemical, and radiometric results, and then be able to get in on the ground and actually examine these areas in more detail and be able to prioritize drill targets for testing.